Question 3. Find the value of y if 4 comma y is a solution of the equation 2x minus 3y equal 5. Here the value of x is given, which is 4. He is asking to find the value of y. So in place of x we write 4, which is fixed, and in place of y we take all these options and check which value satisfies the given equation. Now at first this is the box with 4 options. On the left, this is our left and this is our right. On the left we have 2x plus 3y negative 3y, and on the right we have 5. On the right side we don't have x and y, so we don't need to substitute any values of x and y. So all the 4 options on the right is 5, 5, 5 and 5. Now on the left we have to plug in the value of x and y. So the value of x is fixed, which is 4. So in place of x I will write 4. Now in place of y we have to check all the 4 options. So at first the y value is negative 1. So in place of y I will write negative 1 like this. Now write like this in our calculator and press equal. I got the answer as 11. On the left I got 11 and on the right we have 5. If they are not equal, which means this is not the correct value of y. So option A is wrong. So I will go with option B. Before you go for option B, the x value is fixed, 4, which is in the question. So we don't need to change the value of x. Just change the value of y. In place of y, I will write 2, like this. And write like this in our calculator and press equal. I got the answer as 2 on the left, but on the right it is 5. If they are not equal, which means option B is not the correct answer. Now go for option C. X value is fixed, 4, which is from the question. Now take the value of y from option C, which is negative 3. Now write like this in our calculator and press equal. I got 17, which is not same as on the right. On the right we have 5. If they are not equal, which means option C is not the correct one. Go for option D. In place of x it is 4 from the question. In place of y we write option D, which is y equal 1. Now write like this in our calculator and press equal. I got 5. Check. On the left it is 5, on the right it is 5. If they are same, which means the value of y, the option D, y equal 1, satisfies the given equation. So the answer is option D.